Hey everybody, it's Busy Little Bee. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about Rosie Jean, Quirky Love Rose. She is back, you guys. She left for 52 days. She said she was leaving YouTube. She thought she would be gone for at least 3 months and possibly forever. Today we are going to take a look at just her talking about leaving and her return and what has happened since. There is a lot to cover on this lady as she has an extensive history on the internet, and there's a lot of problematic situations that have happened regarding her. So this is just us dipping our toes in. We're going to talk about when she left, why she left, when she came back, how she came back, what her story was, and why this woman can't seem to keep a job to save her life. It's been really interesting watching the progression of her channel. She reminds me a lot of Amberlynn Reed. Rosie has professed many times to not want to be a part of Girl World. She claims to be a consumer of Girl World content. But she has, I don't know, posted on Tommy/Emily's Instagram after her and Amberlynn broke up. And then DM'd back and forth with Amberlynn and then leaked those DMs and went on her reaction channel tour, it seems, to talk about it. She was very much loving the attention. You'll get that from her, I'm sure. She has also come out as the anti-foodie beauty, yet she's eating on every single stream. She's very much like Foodie Beauty. She's very much like Amberlynn. She's very Girl World coded. And I don't know, it might help if she was real about that. It's not about the way she looks, it's about the way she behaves. It's about her skirting accountability, about making everyone else the bad guy in the story. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get started.
Hi, welcome to me. For the last time. But yeah, I have some people who are scarily dedicated to hating me and my existence. And I feel like there are some external forces I could blame for that. I mean, I don't really know how I could blame myself because I haven't done anything to these people except exist on the internet.
You'll notice as we get more into this series that I've created that she says that a lot. I did nothing but exist on the internet. That's not true. She does go at people. She does stir up drama. She may have not in this particular situation, but she's very, very slow to take blame. And when she does, it's in a way that where she's blaming her mental health or she's blaming her trauma. There's always some excuse. It's very much like Amberlynn.
But I'm done, and I've been done for a hot minute. But especially recently, when some larger creators started covering me, the vibe of my channel has changed, and I don't like it. I recently had some drama where a mod who I still don't know went rogue and hit a bunch of my biggest supporters, alienating my biggest supporter on my channel to a degree that I couldn't recover.
Like I said, take note of the excuses here. This is a repeated pattern of behavior. It's always someone else's fault. It's always someone messing with her, and she never caused anything to, I don't know, lose friends, lose supporters, lose subscribers. It seems like she cannot maintain friendships at all. And I have links in the description of the past 2 videos I've done on Rosie, and they kind of explain a little bit of why this is. So let's keep going.
It's just bored trolls meddling in my life. And today, I was threatened by someone because I had a feeling that there was still a troll in my Discord, even though I had removed a lot of people. So last night, I planted a fake evidence. I planted a fake conversation with fake tea because I wanted to see if it would leak. And today, even though the information was censored, somehow I received a message directly to that number threatening me, that they were going to expose me. When I was planning on bringing this public whenever it came out, or waiting months and telling my friends later, hey, by the way, I made up some fake tea. Sorry I felt like I had to do that, but I needed to see if the troll was gone, and they're not.
This is the problem I have with Discords. It seems like it creates a parasocial dynamic that is obviously not healthy for anyone involved. Stay out of Girl World Discords if you want to maintain your peace. Just a warning.
I'm done, dude. I'm fed up. I don't need this. I came here to have fun. I came here to find joy. I came here to have support on my journey. And I wanted this video to be more focused on the fact that I have been contemplating leaving my channel for maybe 3 months, 6 months, a year, or 2. You know, I'm not fully decided on the length of time, but I wanted to leave for health reasons. And I wanted to leave, and I still want to leave, because I've come to some conclusions and some things about my health journey and how that's going on the internet and how I'm not liking the results. I did nothing to deserve this, but I'm going to be gone for a long time. And I'm sorry to the people that genuinely support me and want to be here for me and actually mean it, but I'm not going to sit here and keep getting toyed with.
So 52 days later, Rosie returns, goes live, and let's see what she had to say.
Life has not been easy recently. So first and foremost, I just want to say I want to thank all my members that chose to stay members even when I wasn't active. My parents are doing good. They're in Norway. We're figuring out some stuff. My parents might be coming back stateside sooner than expected, so we'll see. But yeah, I've been struggling to even be able to work a full 40-hour work week with like all of my pain and like the issues that I have, because I'm in a constant state of fight or flight for the past, it feels like it's been like three weeks with very little reprieve. I don't know what's going on with me, and I don't want to talk about my health today. I knew that if I didn't go live or do something to come back to YouTube, that I would just like might convince myself to stay in hyper isolation. And that's like kind of the downside of this break is I feel like I've pushed like everybody away in my life. Like I've pushed everyone away, and it was like kind of systematic and not on purpose at first, but I feel very like guarded and like I don't trust anybody. One of the many reasons why I've like actually a good portion of this break was me also like systematically distancing myself away from prior community that I don't want to engage in anymore, that I don't want to talk about on my lives. I don't want to get involved. I have made a lot of mistakes in that regard and like being wishy-washy with the boundaries, and so I've just like taken some time to shift my interests and get into other things and watch other people. Distancing myself from, yeah, I am referencing Girl Worlds. I want, like, after today, I don't want that word said on my stream. I don't want it in my chat. I don't want no part in it no more. So I did leave YouTube. I posted the video, like, wasn't it 2 months ago? My break did help me. I want to make that clear. It just didn't help me in the way that I expected or wanted. I have no idea, Brooke. I do need to eat. Literally, it's 7:45, and all I've had today is a protein cinnamon roll and a protein, like, nut bar that I had for breakfast.
In preparing for this series, I've clipped a lot of Rosie's streams. And yeah, she says this often, just like early Amberlynn, you know, I haven't eaten all day, you guys. And they're 400, 500 pounds. Like, obviously, this is not, you're not making it to 8 p.m. not eating. I do not believe that for a fucking second.
Okay. I could go simple. I could just make some, what's the word? Pizza bagels. This job makes me want to just do something dramatic. I'm doing it something real simple tonight. We're not cooking. I think the next time I go live, I'll be cutting my hair with you guys. No plans for the weekend. Nothing special. Besides resting and just trying to stay calm. 2 months. I wanted to go 3 because I was kind of under the impression, because like I wanted to, like, regardless of any other potential opportunities that might have changed how I can be on my channel, I never say never, but I have no indication that anything's happening for me in that front, so that's making me have to really reevaluate. And it really brought on, like, this onset when it comes to my depression and stuff, this, like, onset of, like, hopelessness and stuff. And being treated as such, like, without my consent, is just really upsetting. And in the sense of, like, when they meddle with me IRL, in that sense, or, like, in a more intimate manner. The mole, yeah. Well, yeah, that does, okay. That is upsetting, right? Because, like, it's someone pretending to be your friend.
If you're like me, you very much notice the foodie, beauty-esque jaw clicking. And also, she takes like 2 bites and she hardly chews before she swallows it. It's insane. And all I can think when seeing this is like, who is this content made for? You know what I mean? It seems to me to be someone monetizing their addiction. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.
Yeah, my hair's thinned so much. Hey, Lindsay. The Discord no longer exists. It's been deleted. It does not exist anymore. I'm not playing these games. I'm too grown. This shit's stupid. Hey! Yeah, well, Cooey, I was taking a break for, like 2 months, too, so good to see you. It's awful, Lizard. I can't wait to tell you guys more about why this job is so awful. I'm gonna go based on how I feel, because my symptoms have just been really rough. I feel like I'm getting more disabled and it's scaring me. Is that I need a treatment similar to like what Tammy Slayton was able to do, but I can't afford it. That's just not even on the cards for me. And I would do quite literally anything to gain access to that kind of resource, to be honest with you. And it's like, it sucks that that's what I need. Because 30 days wouldn't be enough. I would need, like, a long time. Because I've looked into it in the past. But I feel like, to me, like, that would be the ideal solution that would work best for me. And I think Biggest Loser is really problematic. I mean, I've been, physically nauseous all day today from how anxious I've been. Like, the physical The physical manifestations of my mental health symptoms have been really bad recently. I did take a break from work, and I was like, if they fire me, they fire me, because my mental health was so bad that I was like, it's either this or I admit myself again, and I'm really trying to not do that again. A month gone, it's still the same old crap. Maybe one day you will learn to take your life seriously. Well, it was 2 months, but, you know, I don't want to talk about Girl World anymore. I don't want to be involved in it. I don't want my opinions inputted in it. I don't want to feed into the drama of it all. I don't want to be a part of it. But like, when you don't really care about breathing, it's really hard to care about what you're eating. So I think my goal, like, with coming back online is I want to start, like, working to build up, because I really struggle to exist outside of my bed. Not in a, like, bedridden way, but in a I'm too depressed to do anything else way. I don't want to fucking know what the scale says. All I know is it's not good. I haven't checked in a long time. Stimming is good for you.
I did want to mention right here that Rosie has sought an autism diagnosis for years and has not been able to be diagnosed. Her brother is on the spectrum, and it is widely believed that that's why she believes she's on the spectrum. And also, she watched her parents kind of gush over her brother, and obviously this woman likes attention and needs to have all of it. So this is a conspiracy theory that has been widely talked about, and Rosie has talked about it herself, how she cannot get the diagnosis that she is seeking. But she claims here to be stimming.
I took a break. Am I not allowed to take a break? I left YouTube and I came back. They see me rolling, they hating, rolling in the deep. Bam bam ba 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 swear, ma 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 ma, bam ma 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 ma. I mean, this is my first live back after taking a long break. I need to go to work tomorrow. I've been missing too much work.
So that was Rosie's leaving and returning. There are a lot of streams I have clipped. I have a lot of stuff put together. I wanted to show these two particular screenshots. One of them is where Rosie talks about how good looking she is, and that's why she had a stalker in previous years. And then this other one where she talks about using a cane. Planet with a Palette has this story that was either her cane or one of her friends, and it happened to be at Rosie's house when she did this interview with this magazine, and she used it as if it was hers, and she was so disabled she had to use a cane. However, according to Planet with a Palette, that was not the case. Rosie never needed a cane to walk. So there is obviously a lot to dive into. So we'll be looking deeper into Rosie, of course, in the upcoming videos. And I just wanted to get the first one out there about her return. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.